So James Harden's either staying in Philadelphia or going to Houston. And the big thing with Houston is they can offer him 4 years, $202 million is the max they can offer him. While the Sixers max contract is 4 years, $210 million. So the thought process there is, well, you're not losing that much money in terms of $8 million if you go play for the Rockets. But the Sixers, you would think, have the advantage because they can offer him the most money. However, that's not the case. Adrian Wojnarowski just said the 76ers are not showing the appetite to pay James Harden the max that he wants, which now opens up a whole can of worms. What is James Harden worth? I mean, if you're Houston, you pay him the max, get him to come home. But if you find out that nobody else is offering him the max, do you even pay him the max? Is it even worth paying him the max? You can get him cheaper and save some money. But the 76ers not willing to pay him the max means they're fine moving on. They're going to pay Tyrese Maxey. Maybe trade Tobias Harris. I think they're ready to build around Joel Embiid a different way. All right, if that makes sense. They tried 2 playoffs, 1.5 regular seasons with James Harden, and it didn't work. Now, the assumption is insanity, the definition of insanity is trying to do the same thing and expect different results, which you could say by not bringing James Harden, they're going in a different direction because they already know what results they get. But one might say maybe those same results are due to Joel Embiid. I'm just kidding, but you guys know I just graduated from the University of Kansas, but I go to the University of Miami. But I am currently just out here driving back from a story I covered, and it's definitely interesting to see, at the least, that this is a situation that's interesting. I think at this point, James Harden just wants to be where he's loved, where he wants to be. Because think about this, Bradley Beal said this. He basically said it's nice. It's a nice feeling being wanted. That's why Bradley Beal said that, why he loves playing in DC. It's a really good feeling to be wanted by an organization. Do the Sixers want James Harden? Yeah, but not as much as Houston. So it does bring up the fact that from a mental standpoint, from a personal standpoint, Houston makes the most sense for James Harden. Now, what will go on from there? Who knows if they'll have the success? Maybe the team could be better. They're doing it different this time around. And I know Houston has a backup plan with Chris Paul. So everything seems fine. James Harden's going to get paid by somebody.